Alright, I'm gonna be reviewing this Lan Lan rescue. Rescue. Now, it comes in this pretty generic Lan Lan box. Has this warning sign, choking hazard, and plus it has the sad onion, and some of these recycling logos, and some of that other stuff. But now, onto the actual puzzle. This puzzle, is a fantastic puzzle. The turning of it is smooth, but it has a crunchy sound. What I mean by it, it turns smoothly, but it has a crunchy sound to it. As you can hear. Corner cutting, I'm not sure how well to do corner cutting, but it sort of does good corner cutting. I'm not sure how well you would consider corner cutting. It's a corner turning puzzle. And as from what I said in my unboxing video, that is my second variation of a corner turning puzzle. But I was actually wrong, because I actually had two others before I got the rescue, and here they are in order. This skew and this gear shift, and then I have this. These are all corner turning puzzle, as in like they turn around the corner instead of faces or edges. Yeah. And yeah, corner turning puzzle. And it's a cubic transformation of this face turning octahedron puzzle. And I'll show you how the mechanism is compared to a face turning octahedron. Alright, so I've taken apart the rescue and the face turning octahedron. As you can see inside, they both have very similar core structure pieces. And as we're going into the individual pieces and what they look like compared to the face turning octahedron, so yeah, it is definitely a face-turning octahedron modification type puzzle. So, while I have this disassembled, I want to talk about a few things. This puzzle has an issue of popping. Once I get this together, I'll explain why and how the popping happened. And the popping is a major issue on it. Not really a super major issue, but it is an issue. And the day after I got this, I was heading to class. Well, not really heading to class, but I was riding the bus to school for class, and on the bus I happened to get a pop, and one of the pieces flew out, and I almost lost it, but thankfully I found it in time, and good enough that I found it, because if I had not found it, it would have been a disaster. So, what happens when the pop, this is just misaligned just a little bit. Like, I have it misaligned down just a little bit, sort of like this. And I tried to turn here, it sort of locks up. And sometimes what happens is that if I try to do it, it pops out like that. And with that, that's like one of the biggest issues that I have with this puzzle. Otherwise, it's a really good puzzle. Sticker quality. Right there. That sticker has some chips on it. And then there's also that red sticker right there, and then that sticker right there. Overall, this is a really fun challenging puzzle. I've not figured out how to solve it fully, but I've taken it, assembled and solved for this review. This puzzle is a challenge for me, which I like that, because as of right now, most of the other puzzles that I have a lot of 3x3s, 4x4s, a bunch of these other puzzles which I can solve. And I've been looking for a puzzle that's challenging, cheap, and that gives me time to actually think about the solution. And this is one of those puzzles that I've been looking for. I bought it for like $15 from Cheap Depot, and currently right now they're having a sale, anniversary sale, and you use coupon code to get like 10% off. I'll have the link for where you can buy this down below, as along with coupon codes and stuff like that. But if you want to buy it, you can go buy it from there, or you can go buy it somewhere else where it's a little cheaper. But overall, I would highly recommend this puzzle. And since of its challengingness and difficulty and the quality of the puzzle, it's a really good puzzle. But now, I'll be scrambling it up right now and showing you it all scrambled. Alright, so here's what it looks like fully scrambled. And one thing that I was doing when I was solving it the first few times was my solution that I'm doing is solving these edges, then these centers, and then these triangular centers. And with the first few times I did it, I managed to solve it, the centers and the edges, but two of these centers were incorrect, and so that meant I had some sort of parity where I did not put these edges in the correct spot. So I had to redo the edges, all this other stuff, and that fixed it all.